Hey peoples, I'm back. Dude. Part 2 to the video when karma attacks your enemies. Okay, so now that I got Misty doing whatever the hell she doing and I'm chilling, she fed, I'm fed. Okay, I'm happy. About to go shower in a hot ass minute. Yeah. So anyway, when karma comes after your enemies, part 2. Something I wanted to add to the last video, but I didn't think about it until like after I had already started uploading it. You do know that when your enemies get their shit, you will see it for the most part. Like, or you'll hear about it. And when you hear about it or see it, it's not going to be a laughing matter at all. You don't go to your enemy's face and go, aha, but at the same time, you can let the motherfucker know low key, hey, look, you got what you got for fucking with people you do not know on a spiritual level, okay? Other things. If your enemy is getting attacked, but they're trying to seek out a person to remove a curse from them, or what they consider to be a curse. Some people call karma that's happening to them a curse, okay? I'm going to give you a couple of ways how to know if you get in your karma or did somebody actively attempt to curse you, okay? Ask yourself this question before you go to anybody to try to remove that shit from you, because as I sit and I work on my craft and I think about how I do what I do and how can I just make stuff like more pinpointed so I can hit the target like better when it's time, should somebody do some fuck uppery, okay, y'all know I make up words. Ask yourself this question: is what's happening to you now something you've done to somebody in the past? Sit back and think about it. You don't have to admit it to nobody else but yourself. If the answer is yes, learn the lesson from it. And the sooner you learn the lesson from it, your karma stops. Because if you go to somebody to get some protection work or to remove a particular curse from you, now, it may not work for you if you're actively going out there putting bad shit out. Protection work and protection oils will only work for you if you're in the right. See, a lot of people get that shit twisted. They think, okay, well, I got a protection oil, so that means I can go out there and do fuck uppery to anybody that I want to because I got protection oil. Wrong. Putting on protection oil or doing protection work and going out there and fucking with people purposely is like praying and asking God to protect you, lead you, guide you, order your steps, all that good stuff. Ooh, and we're going to talk about ordering steps in a second and what that really means. If you are doing that fuck uppery thinking, oh, I'm going to be protected and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. That's like going and, like I say, praying to God, asking for protection, all that stuff like that, and then go and take a nap in the middle of a busy highway. You putting yourself in danger. You see what I mean? Now, protection work and protection oils will work for you when you have a heart not to be fucking with people. When you are actively walking around fucking with people. The shit's not going to work for you. Period. Okay? And if you say, well, I got protection work done on me and blah, 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 and I ain't getting touched. Are you sure? You yourself personally may not be getting touched, but look at the lives of the people around you. Say like your family members, whether they blood family or not blood family. You did something to somebody, right? And then you keep getting calls from your child's school and they saying, come pick up the baby. Come pick up the baby. You know, he got in a fight or she got in a fight. And I'm using this example because it shit actually happened to one of my enemies on an old job that I had. A bitch that was picking and bitter or whatever like that because she was a side chick somewhere. Instead of finding her own person, just a ratchet ass karmic that the husband went and fucked her because he wanted little girls. His wife didn't give him no little girls. He got all boys. He wanted a little girl, fucked her, got her pregnant, and still got another boy. Now do you know the bitch is crazy? You can't get away from her because you're scared she gonna tell your wife. But I digress. Her baby, because this woman was a bully all the time. She kept getting calls to where her baby was, you know, coming up with these mysterious illnesses and getting beat up at school, picked on. Like she cried about it at work one day. It was like, somebody take the baby lunch money. Somebody take this and that from the baby. And she literally sitting there crying, clueless as to why. It's like, wait a minute. I knew the answer, but I ain't tell her. You know why I didn't tell her? Because sometimes motherfuckers still don't even learn, even while they're getting their karma. And they have to continue getting that shit until they come to the self-realization that, hey, you're the reason your child, you could be one of the reasons one of your kids are getting bullied in school. Not saying that's the case always, because if your child got a gift in them, they smart, they funny, they got a spiritual gift inside of them. Sometimes people can see their light early on. That could be another reason they're getting bullied, but only you would know that. If you are not a bully, but your child is being bullied, and you've been bullied before, because of the light that's in you done passed down to your kids or whatnot like that, and there's a lot of folks in your family got that light, that may be why your child is being bullied. Okay? I was bullied in school when I was younger. Is this factual that one of the parents must have been a bully? Yes. Hells to the yes. Y'all seen the last couple of videos that I made, right? Yeah. When one or both of the parents is bullies, shit might not come back on the parent. It might happen to the child, you know. And then if you sitting there crying because somebody is bullying your baby, but you walking around bullying other people, like cooking food for your little henchmen, your little flying monkeys to go, and you feeding them so they're eating, and then they do your dirty work. You feeding them, and all you know how to cook is soapis. Like, really? Be like, I'm making the best food in the world. Really? Can you get some new material? Like, I could probably count on one hand how many different meals you've cooked up there to feed different people. When you felt like you wanted to, and I worked in a restaurant, so I can eat when I want to, what I want to. The bitch used to snatch my ticket out and slam it on the counter like as if, and sometimes would throw it in the trash, be like, don't nobody need that. I'm like, where's my food? Be like, oh, okay. So I was cool with a couple of the cooks. I was like, you know what? I put in my food and I just reprint the check and I hand it to the cook. I'm like, here you go. And they was like, don't worry about that, bitch. We got you. So half the people up there didn't even like this person. But for the life of her, these hard crocodile tears and sniffles and toil and turmoil that her child was going through at school was a fucking karmic cycle. And we say karma, karmic, okay, karma is your motherfucking lesson to learn for what the fuck you do. A karmic, which can be a male or female or some other kind of situationship, can be a job, can be homeboys of your mate, whatever like that. Anything that gets in the fucking way of you getting to where you need to be in life because of a lesson you need to learn. The person that's like the karmic is like the person that's like there to teach another motherfucker a lesson, be it how to love, how to shut the fuck up sometime, how to learn to have some chill. You know what I'm saying? So when karma attacks your enemies, sometimes your enemies don't get it directly. And they think they're getting away with shit. And they're really not. They doing protection work on themselves, but then don't be doing protection work on the kids. But even if they did do protection work on themselves and then work on their kids, it can still get in. Like, see, karma is funny like that. Karma will come in your life in anywhere you have a loophole for it to come in, okay? Because unless you sit down, if you can sit down and take inventory of every area of your life that need to be protected, why can't you just fix your motherfucking self as a person and just stop being a bitch ass? It's just that simple. And once you learn your lesson, karma fucking stops. That's it. Okay? Talk to y'all in the next video. Bye.